Hey everyone, Kiki here with some updated entertainment news. Holy moly. It's kind of crazy what is going on, and all of this stuff just came in. Now, last week, guys, we talked about the documentary Quiet on the Set, and that's about the absolutely horrible and horrific things that happened on the set of Nickelodeon between the 90s and the early 2000s. And this is when former Nickelodeon producer Dan Schneider was in charge, and also former vocal coach and actor Brian Peck was there as well during this tumultuous and very bad time on the Nickelodeon set. So this week, an allegation and raid took place at the house of media mogul and possibly former friend now of Kim Kardashian, who unfollowed him on social media pretty much right when all of this information was exposed, all of these allegations. And we're referring to Sean Diddy Combs. As more of these stories come out from different people, I just shake my head and say, when is too much power too much power? But clearly, too much power is just not enough to some people. On Monday, March 25th of 2024, Sean's homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by federal agents as he is being accused of trafficking, cannot say the word here, and assault, and a lot more. In December, an unidentified Canadian woman came forward with a disturbing allegation from 2003, and she was only 17 at the time when these allegations happened, and it happened at a club. Now, I have to be, again, super careful with the words that I use throughout this story, because some words we just can't say or use on this platform, which is completely fine. So Sean also had a former girlfriend file a similar complaint against him last November. Her name is Cassie Ventura. She comes from New London, Connecticut, and she reached a settlement with Combs only one day after her lawsuit was filed. So no settlement terms were released from that, but just the fact that the settlement came within one day of that lawsuit. Actions speak louder than words, and we will talk more about that in just a minute. Now, she said in the lawsuit that Combs lured her into an ostentatious, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle and into a romantic relationship with him, her boss, one of the most powerful men in the entertainment industry, and a vicious, cruel, and controlling man nearly 2 decades her senior, unquote. Now, Combs' attorney, Ben Brafman, quote, and I quote, vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations, and Brafman also said that the settlement does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. So he's basically saying that, okay, yes, it was settled one day after it was filed, but we are still denying that this happened or took place. Now, Combs' private jet landed in Antigua on Monday while his homes were being raided, and his 2 sons were seen in handcuffs outside of his LA home. Question is, why were his sons left there? He left, son stayed. That's a big question. I think if I knew something was happening and my kids, however old they are, were in the home, I don't think I would leave them there. Just saying. Aubrey O'Day, formerly of the girl group Danity Kane, whom Diddy signed to his Bad Boy record label in 2005 when the search was on for the next female supergroup on MTV's Making the Band 3. Well, Aubrey has been speaking out. I remember that show. I used to watch that all the time. And I remember watching when Danity Kane won, and they were a great girl group. I don't know if you guys remember them or not, but Aubrey has been speaking out against Diddy for years, and after this went down, all of the news started coming out. She said on her social media, and I quote, "I pray this emboldens all of us victims to finally speak out on what we have endured," unquote. And another quote from Aubrey, "What you sow, you shall reap, and been trying to tell y'all for years," unquote. And these words are from Aubrey. Now, 50 Cent, who has also been coming after Diddy for quite some time, said, "Shh, you can finish that word. Just got real. The feds and all the cribs, damn, they got the kids in cuffs." And guessing, he's referring to Combs' sons. Page Six just released that Prince Harry has been named in the $30 million trafficking lawsuit against Combs. Still unclear what that means, as Harry is not listed as a defendant, nor has he been incriminated. And this one, so again, Prince Harry, who knows what that all means? It's just getting crazy, and I'm sure this is not the end of the names to come out. And this one really surprised me, I will say. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. is also now tied to the Combs allegations, as music producer Rodney Little Rod Jones alleges that Combs forced him into bringing in S workers and made him have unwanted S acts with these said workers. Now, Jones is also accusing Gooding of groping him while on Combs's yacht. And he says a lot more, too. Now, Gooding has not been charged, but back in 2022, he pled guilty to a misdemeanor charge of forcing a kiss on a worker in a New York nightclub in 2018. Gooding, he is in the huge box office hits The Untouchables, Jerry Maguire, many, many, many more movies he has appeared in. And like I said in the beginning of this video, when is too much power enough, not enough? Hearing these stories, it's been really mostly men, with the money and the power and the fame that they have. Is it ever enough? And it's starting to look like too much is just not enough at all. And these things have to stop. This is absolutely insane. And just hearing about now Cuba Gooding Jr., I look at him and go, what? Really? But there's a lot more. You can just Google his name, and there's a lot more there too on him, which again, totally surprised. So thanks for stopping by. Again, my name is Kiki. We have radio station kiki.fm. Give us a listen. It's free in the App Store. And let us know your thoughts down below. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.